Hey, 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 and I am back for Empowerment Time. My name is Tashika Harris, and I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. Today, our empowerment topic will be risk management, how to manage risk taking. All risks aren't bad, and we're going to find out just why. So, what exactly does it mean when it says take a risk? It means to take a chance. It means to do something without fully knowing what the results or consequences will be. Every day, believe it or not, we take a risk. The moment we interact with individuals, the moment we drive in a car, the moment we hop on that school bus, the moment you walk to school, the moment you decide to do something the same or different, you are taking a risk because you are taking a chance, not truly knowing what the outcome, what the consequences will be. Risks are very serious because you have two types. You have positive risk, which causes growth, and you have negative risk, which causes us to be stunted in areas that we will sooner or later have to pay for. So let's get into this conversation. When we learn risk management, how to increase positive consequences and how to decrease and even avoid negative consequences, that's when we have truly learned the method of risk management, managing our risk. There are a couple of things that happen when we take positive risk. Our confidence grow, our mindset grows, and our opportunities grow. We grow in knowledge, we grow in even bigger and better relationships, and so much more. And there are some things that happen when we take negative risk. Remember, negative risk stunts everything about us. It decreases our image, it stunts, it blemishes, it taints our image. It limits and decreases positive opportunities, and it can even stunt your life. I want to give you an example. A positive risk is truly not knowing if you're going to make the cheerleading team or make the football team, but you prepare, you practice, and you execute the skills that you know, and you try out anyway. You don't know if you're going to make it. However, even if you don't make it, we know that there are no losers when it comes to productivity. We learn. We learn what to do better the next time. We learn something new about ourselves, and we learn something new about what it is that we want to do. So when we take a positive risk to try out for something, to do something that is different, to not hang around the same friends every single day and have an opening to embrace new friendships, that causes us to learn. It causes us to take our mindsets a little bit higher, but more than that, it causes us to be open to new experiences and have new interests. Negative risk, okay? I'm going to hang out with my friends after school, even though I'm supposed to be on the bus headed home. That is a negative risk. Why is that a negative risk? Because I'm going to have a great time talking and hanging out with my friends. It is a negative risk because you are being disobedient and being in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people. It increases unsafety. It increases opportunities to get in trouble, opportunities to get hurt, and opportunities to lose the trust of your parents and an opportunity to diminish your character as well as your image. It is a negative risk because the outcome after you make the decision may not be something that you desire to deal with. So anytime you take a risk, you are willing, you are open, you are okay with what you have to deal with afterwards. It is easier for you to get over not making a team because you'll have the opportunity to try out again. You'll have the opportunity to get better at what it is that you want to do versus losing trust in your parents, getting in trouble, not being able to hang out with your friends. So we have to have risk management. So let's talk about some ways that you can build yourself to take more positive risk. First and foremost, be very careful and discerning of who you are connected to. Peer relationships are so important because those relationships can influence you to do the right thing or tempt you to do the wrong thing. And that is one of the areas that can build your positive risk taking or negative risk taking. Watch who you surround yourself with. If you're hanging out with friends who are constantly taking negative risk, eventually they're going to want to include you. The second thing that you can do to build yourself to take positive risk, don't be afraid of the new. Do not be afraid of taking a chance on something that is new, that can add value to your learning, value to your thinking, value to relationships, value to your experience. Do not be afraid of the new. The new will not always hurt you. It is not taking the chance on something new and productive that will keep you in the same box and will cause you not to experience all that you need to experience to have a healthy, balanced life. Last but not least, stay motivated and optimistic. A lack of motivation, a lack of optimism will cause you to have that stinking thinking, and stinking thinking will cause you to do something for attention, something to make yourself feel good at the time. So if you want to have opportunities to take more positive risk, follow these 3 things that I just mentioned. So I have 2 questions for you. What habit from Sean Covey's 7 Habits for Highly Effective Teens does this topic correlate with? What habit are you thinking about as you viewed this empowerment? And secondly, I would like for you to have a group conversation with your peers and your coordinator, and I want each of you as a group or individual to come up with a positive risk and a negative risk. And don't forget to tell me why the risk is positive and why or how could that risk be negative. This is Empowerment Time. Thank you for viewing.